Good evening, everybody. It is another Scarves and Spikes pre-match episode, getting you guys ready for a pretty important and pretty, I think, statement match here. It's going to be up in Philly, Atlanta United versus Philadelphia Union, and man, like the stakes on this one, like it doesn't, it's not, but this is absolutely
Hold on.
a hey. 605
Sorry.
subscribers, by the way.
Yes.
This is
I did
a
something wrong.
it feels like a playoff match, right? Like it feels like this is the one
Yeah,
where
it
they really,
does.
really need to come out hot, show everybody what this team is about. This is the opportunity to prove to everybody that Atlanta United is back, that Atlanta United has actually come in, made the changes, and they're not just riding a high right now. They're actually really, really going to make a statement. So,
Yeah.
Sydney, how's it going?
No, I'm going good. I mean, you're playing a team that's only lost one time in MLS play, that is, in their home stadium. So there's that to worry about. And I tweeted this out earlier on my personal account. It's going to be a challenge, but it's not impossible. I feel that this is a different team than we saw the last time these teams met at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Um, and Atlanta United were kind of able to solve the puzzle up there, or at home, I should say. And I don't know, you can just repeat the same game plan here. I mean, it's going to be a different game. It's different match. It's away. And I already mentioned, this is a team that doesn't really lose at home. So, yeah, very difficult match, but not an impossible match to win if Atlanta United comes out right off the bat and shows that, hey, we can be a contender in the playoffs.
Yeah,
And I
and
feel like, sorry, just one thing. I feel like maybe them being in the playoffs, not having to worry about clinching, maybe it takes a little bit of the pressure off. I mean, they're still, the top four spot that they're playing for, but maybe there's a little bit more pressure off, and you feel like kind of they have nothing to lose. So something to think about as well.
yeah, and let's talk a little bit about kind of what Atlanta has going for them in this one, right? So you have Philly, and we talked about this a little bit with Steve Cangelosi. What was it, Monday night? Philly's kind of taking their feet off the gas a little bit, right? And they're in Champions Cup. Tommy out on a walk.
Enjoying the weather, baby.
Yeah. So Philly, they got their Champions Cup spot, right? They finished third in Leagues Cup, so they're there. They've played a ton of games. Goalkeeper comes out this week, essentially making a valid complaint about the amount of games that are being played in MLS and its subsidiaries. So you've got a lot going on. You go back to what this team was the last time they played in early July. The lineup, I look at the lineup and I'm like, how did they win that game, even at home, right? And Giacomakis got injured, taken out in 30 minutes. Machopchol got started, or he started and got taken out in the 63rd minute. And then you had Amar Sejdic as a starter. And then it was a back three of Abram, Parada, and Hernandez. This team is vastly different than it was July 2nd when they played, right? So you've got a lot going for you. Atlanta's trying to push to that fourth spot, right? Philly's tired. They've played a ton of games. Atlanta's coming off rest. There are injuries for Philly. Kai Wagner can't play. He's on yellow card accumulation. Like, there's a lot going for Atlanta here. You have to take advantage here.
Yeah. I'm not going to say if you're completely out of the picture if you lose tonight out of a top four spot, but you may as well be, So, Tommy, you're getting some comments about you being outdoors. Tim saying, didn't realize the gun show was tonight. And AX will know, wonders if you're jogging. So, you just enjoy the weather, like you said.
I was jogging, and what was the name of the gun in Men in Black? Was it the Noisy Cricket?
The Noisy Cricket?
That's the gun show that I'm bringing. The Noisy Cricket.
Nice.
My son's taking weightlifting, and he came home after 2 weeks and goes, "Dad, I got more muscles than you." And damn it, he was right. He was 100% right.
When they're that age, they can lift one weight and they're jacked.
Right. But what you said, yeah, I mean, it's 100% must win. We said the same thing when they played Nashville. With the second game back, like Nashville had played all those games in Leagues Cup, they were exhausted. They knew they were exhausted, and we took advantage of it. Right. This is the exact same situation. Philly's tired. You got a rare opportunity to have a match on the road where the other team's beat. We've said this too often on the road, like they should win this one, and they don't, right? So this is one where they've absolutely have got to, and there's more involved, like you said, yellow card accumulation, injuries, exhaustion, all that equals Atlanta should win this game.
Should.
Do you get the
Keyword.
same lineup? Do you think? Do you think it's Saba and Silva up front to start the game?
Yeah, it has to be, right? Saba, Silva. Yeah, I feel like it has to be that. By the way, Daniel's saying if Tommy speed waltz, he can make it to the game. How far of a walk, I wonder, is it from Cleveland, Ohio to Chester, Pennsylvania?
I don't know. I might
That's
not
a
make it back to my house in time before this
I mean,
game,
you're
let
like-
alone Philadelphia.
You're like the low key Forrest Gump right now.
Well, I plan on watching the game outside. This is probably like one of the last opportunities where I could sit outside and enjoy the game.
Speaking
so-
of last opportunity, right? Hang on.
right?
Hang on.
Oh,
What's going on?
I thought he was talking about our watch along later.
Oh, yes, we should mention that.
too.
You guys
Yes.
didn't mention that? Okay. Well, I'm glad
Not
I brought it
yet.
up.
If you are not a Patreon subscriber, first off, patreon.com/Scards and Spikes. We'll put it in the chat, but it is absolutely free for 7 days. And if you sign up tonight, you'll be able to hang out with us in our patrons only watch party, as Tyler has put on the Forest kit, which Eleni and I will be wearing for the last time tonight.
Can they break the curse? Can they
If
break?
Yeah,
they break
right.
tonight, this thing's going in a frame.
Yeah. No, but yeah, patreon.com/Scarson Spike. Again, 7-day free trial. Edgar, thank you very much. Link is right above you in the chat. Appreciate it. Try us out. Try out our content for 7 days free. We have 3 tiers: $1.50, $5, $10 per month. And again, that'll give you access to the patrons only watch party or watch along coming up right after this at 7:15, I believe.
It's a party.
Discord
You
access.
don't have to change it.
Yeah, it's a party. Yeah, we'll
party.
call it a party.
It's a
Yeah.
shindig. A hoot
Yeah. Hootenanny. No, but gives you Patreon access, Discord access, I should say, the whole 9 yards. But yeah, thanks as always to those that are signed up already, maybe watching tonight, but we really appreciate it.
And we'll do them for the playoffs too. You know,
Oh, yeah.
depending on life schedules and everything, we'll definitely be doing them for the road games, and for the home games. People that can't make it, I'll probably end up doing it.
Absolutely. So
I'm
I do have a question
optimistic.
for you, Tommy, real quick. Since that has come up on our watch along as well. This is not a Barcelona question, so you're safe.
I thought this was like a chest or arm question. As soon as I remembered that we were hopping on this, I go, I should have wore a t-shirt.
Well,
Because someone's gonna mock me.
oh, it's okay. I almost popped back on shirtless a second ago when I was trying to chime in, and I was like, oh crap, I don't have a shirt on. I got to change.
Did you ever
Um,
do that, like during a work meeting, like an
No,
accident? I did that
Oh.
once. That's why I have a little black thing in now on my camera. But one meeting, I hopped on, no shirt, and I go, oh, and I
Oh,
click
no.
the camera off.
At least
my
it wasn't
worst nightmare.
pants.
Yeah.
That'd be terrible. No,
Sorry,
Edgar
but
was
go
asking how many Pokemon you've caught.
Oh, well, that's why I was late. I was actually walking a Pokemon route, and I had like probably about
that makes
550
sense.
more steps. So that's why I was not on time. Sorry.
Slacking.
I was about to say the same thing.
Yeah.
Um,
Where are the
yeah,
lineups? Where are they?
Yeah, still waiting on the lineups and I'm checking to see if Philadelphia has posted theirs. We do know that Kai Wagner, as we mentioned already, will not be playing tonight due to yellow card accumulation. We know he is out. That being said, Andre Blake had some little tightness in his groin, I think, and we'll see if he plays. I think he will. Haven't heard anything suggesting that he won't play, especially with this being so late in the season. So waiting on their lineup, waiting on Atlanta's lineup, and of course, when we receive it, we will talk about it with you all.
So, really quick, Tyler Wolf, we know he's out, right? And he's been kind of like a late game super sub, really, all season.
Wait, he's out? Did I miss this?
Yeah,
I didn't
he's,
read the availability.
he is. Yeah, he's got a leg injury.
Yeah,
Really?
I think it's a knee. Has he been downgraded to out?
Was he questionable? Here,
he was questionable in the injury report.
Let me see.
Questionable is better than out. We'll say that, right?
Exactly.
Like that. He could be downgraded, but long-term wise, I mean, we talked about this on the show, I think the past couple of weeks, like he's a guy that you hope like long-term future that he could be that occasional start sub guy, obviously if you keep Silva, and yeah, obviously you're keeping Saba. Like he's a good depth guy and he's scoring a ton of goals.
Agreed. And so I was laughing at Edgar's comment. I bet he said, I bet y'all the other Edgar ain't signed up yet.
It's the Edgar challenge, baby.
Yeah, there we go.
There you go.
But
Edgar,
I mean, you're right. You bring
time.
up a really good point, Tommy, because I mean, the news came out about Machop Joel, right? Machop he's done for the rest of the season. He's one of your wingers. Tyler Wolf, I think, is your first choice, like late game super sub, right? To come
and
in
Mascara. I mean, it depends on
Right.
what side, I guess, too.
But that's the thing now. If you've only got Mosquera and you are looking to save legs, taking off Shande or Saba, either one, who do you put on? If you have to take them both off, Mosquera is obviously going to be one, right? Who do you put on that other wing?
Can't Thierry play?
He can.
Okay.
He can.
Yeah, there's an idea.
I mean, that's a way to get him in. I just got the alert. The lineup posted.
And then Jack saying, "Where's Etienne?"
Oh God, yeah.
Which is a valid question.
Yeah, exactly. That's a whole nother episode that we'll have to talk about him. Oh, we lost.
Well, he's
Connor.
he's on the bench, so we now know where he's
okay.
at. But yes.
But yeah, let's talk about the lineups. It's just coming out right now, and let's take a look. No surprise up front. Biakamaka, Saba, Shanda, Almada. Pretty much the best 11 for Atlanta United.
Yeah, that's your first choice lineup.
Yeah, first choice 11. Etienne in the team for the first time in a while, I think. So he will be available for selection. And
no
Chiare,
Wolf,
of course. No Wolf, so Wolf is out. So yeah, that is your first choice 11, and no major surprises here from what I can see. What do you
everybody's
guys
got
think?
rest.
Yeah, everyone has rest.
Where did Tommy disappear?
No, he's here.
Oh, I think it kicked him out.
There he is.
Oh, hang on.
Oh,
You go ahead.
sorry. All right, there we go.
Tommy, I don't know what happened.
Ooh, baby, that lineup's sexy.
Yeah. And yeah, Edgar, man, a really valid point here too. There's no Sosa again.
No Sosa. Good point. I didn't notice that. But no, this is a really good lineup, and a lineup that should win, and a much better lineup than the one that beat Philly at home not long ago or a few months ago. So yeah, there you go.
Do you see any reason why anybody in this lineup, short of maybe Jamal Chiare, can't be expected to go full 90 at this point?
No.
Now, obviously, some of them are on the bench, but like, there's no reason, I think, from being at the training ground, from talking with everybody, from doing what we do. I think Tiare is maybe the only one who is not 90 minutes fit at this point, right?
Yeah, but I mean, he's had rest though.
He
He's
might
had time
be.
to wind down. I mean, he's been training, obviously.
I mean, he's the only one with an excuse, is what I'm saying.
I mean, everybody's got an excuse, Tyler.
Well, yeah, I mean, yeah, but I have an excuse for only playing like 20 minutes in that media game because it was 105 degrees outside. But I'm not a professional soccer player.
But you didn't have a good excuse for missing that header, though.
No, I didn't.
Oh
No, I mean I could blame it on the hat, and I did catch the hat, so at least I got that going for me.
That'd be like the weirdest hat trick ever. Like you could have called it a hat trick.
little hat trick.
A non-perfect hat trick.
Yeah, so Philadelphia's lineup is out as well. We may as well talk about that too. Andre Blake is starting for Philadelphia, so we figured that he would, and he will get the start for Philadelphia. I mean, no major surprises from what I can see, except that Jose Andres Martinez is on the bench. He will not start. He's on the bench. Of course, Kai Wagner is out. You say Ua up front, Carranza, Gazdag. Yeah, pretty much close to first choice 11. Bedoya, I feel like, has been coming off the bench several times for Philly this year. But yeah, that midfield diamond is the trademark of Philadelphia. So how can Atlanta cope with that in the place where Philly has only lost one time at Subaru Park?
I'll throw this out there really quick too. One of the things that really stood out to me the last time these two teams played was Jose Martinez, and I think I even pointed out to you, Sydney, when we were in the press box. But by like the 75th minute, he was gassed. Like he was done. And I remember watching a play out around him, and he just stood and watched it. And I'm trying to see at what point he got subbed out in the last game. 77th minute.
Yeah.
So
he's certainly one of those guys that, you know, he's a pest. Like, Tyler, you're a hockey guy. You know, you have those players that are enforcers and pests on hockey teams. That he's and we've talked about this with Martinez before. He's the guy that you hate to see on other teams, but a guy you would just love to see on your team.
He's Draymond Green.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
You kinda,
it's the personality that irritates you, right? Well, that's just part of the game. I mean, Ozzy is the same way. It's just Ozzy's not ever available, right? Like he's also much older.
No.
Ozzy's a little more fun.
They're nothing alike. They are nothing
alike. They're alike. They're just alike in different ways.
No. Okay. What did you just?
I feel like,
what did you just say?
They're alike in different ways. Yes, I said it.
No, I feel like they're Martinez certainly plays with an edge that maybe Ozzy doesn't really.
Ozzy doesn't cry to the refs then when somebody goes and takes him out. You know, no. Martinez just goes and cries. Man, I wish Joseph would have knocked him out that one game. I remember there was a game they got into it. It was a little Martinez action. Oh man, I would have just loved for him to knock him out.
I always loved how, for the longest time, when Atlanta played Philly, the supporters had that one sign in the background that said Joseph Martinez, but the F was marked out because they hated Joseph so much.
Yeah.
And I'm like, how petty are y'all? But
so no real surprises. I forget what we all said for predictions. I think I said 2-1.
Yeah, I think that's what I said as well.
I said 2-0 because I believe in them finally getting a clean sheet.
Finally. What's the last clean sheet Atlanta United has had?
It was
hold on, I'm looking it up too.
Seattle.
Well, we had those.
The
no,
game
didn't they have
Seattle.
one after that?
It was the one right after Seattle. I think.
Nashville.
After Seattle. Yeah, that's right. Nashville.
Nashville.
26. Yeah. But no, they've stepped it up, obviously. And you need the Atlanta United that scored 5 times against Miami, and 4 times against Nashville, 4 times against Montreal, and not the Atlanta United that drew DC 1-1 or drew Dallas 2-2. Yeah, you gotta beat Philadelphia. I feel like a draw would be good, but at the same time, a draw, I mean, it doesn't really help you if you want to be in the top 4 spots. So.
Can't settle for a draw.
Yeah.
This is your opportunity to prove to everybody that you've made it, right? Like that. I mean, you're not going to be back until you can prove that you can consistently beat teams that are above you and consistently beat teams on the road. And, it's not, I'm not saying it's easy, but I am saying that this is the most well-equipped team to do it since 2019. I think. I mean, I don't think that's a hot take, but if it is, whatever. Fight me. Let's go.
No, I agree. I think you're right.
So, got some other people in the chat. Edgar saying 2-1, A-Town down. And then Jack saying, I'm going 3-2 to us. I like it. But yeah, this is a big one. And you've got a really good opportunity here to show out against a really, really hateful crowd.
You talking about showing out?
Oh, look at that.
The noisy
Look
cricket.
at that.
Ryan.
Last team to beat, or last time Atlanta United have won at Subaru Park, by the way, was 2018. My gosh. I mean, that's the championship year, so.
So if
who
they do it
knows?
again.
If they do it again,
right?
Lady that win an MLS Cup for sure.
You know what's funny, too, by the way? We, going back to the beginning of the season, for like the first 10 games or so, we were all keeping track of, look at that.
There we go.
It's noisy cricket and quiet cricket. No, it's
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got nothing. I got nothing. He's got everything.
Yeah.
He said, I don't have much. You got more than me, kid.
I didn't say that. But no, I mean, you go back to the beginning of the season, right? And there was everybody talking about, oh, this is the best start to a season that they've had since 2018. And in many ways, they were kind of hand in hand with the amount of points that they had over the initial portion of the season. And then it kind of fell apart, obviously. But there's been a lot of differences, but there's been some good similarities between 2018 and this year with this team. And I'll take it. If I can take any good vibes, I'll take it.
Yeah. Seeing some other scores before we do that, Edgar say reminds me of SpongeBob. Who reminds you of SpongeBob? Edgar.
I'm sure my little muscle, my baby muscle, like it goes down. It's like a U shape. I hate you, Edgar.
Right. But yeah, seeing a few other predictions in the chat. Dale saying 3-2 Atlanta over Philly. X1L saying 3-1. I assume Atlanta. Tim saying 4-2. Tim also asking who's fighting who.
Anybody that wants to fight me, in reference to something I said earlier. Oh, this being the best team since 2019.
I thought he was talking about during the match.
Oh, well,
together when you.
I'm sure there will be a fight or two.
Nah, I don't know. Hang on.
Sabbath time, baby. It's Sabbath time.
You're trying to put something on the screen, and it's not really set up for that right now. Hold on. All right. Whoop. Hold on. There you go.
There it is.
I mean, it's accurate.
I mean,
it's
you
100% accurate.
Unfortunately, literally walked. Okay, we've gotten to that point in this episode already. We have a long night ahead of us.
Yeah,
we do. Yeah, it should be a fun night. So yeah, sign up for the Patreon. Come hang out with us. We'll be starting that up in about 15-ish, 20 minutes.
Thereabouts.
Oh no, he has muted.
You just mute yourself.
I'll carry on with what he was saying. Patreon.com/Scarves and Spikes. We're going to get the watch along going in, about 15 minutes, 20 minutes or so. You'll get the link. It's on the Patreon. All you got to do is go sign in to Patreon. It's also been sent to you good folks. If you're not already on there, go sign up. We have a variety of ways to support us. It's awesome. We have a good time. We'll have fun watching it together. And then we have Twitter Spaces after the match too.
Tim is going to be watching.
It's a school night. What are we doing?
I know, right?
Yeah.
Crap.
Daniel's wanting Tommy to be completely back by the next stream.
They're not a definitely not a favorite in this game. Looking
What
at
are
it,
the what are the odds?
plus 255.
Wow.
I have no idea what that means.
It means I'm clicking it and betting $10.
How dare you?
Who scores the first goal? Because I've been killing it with that.
Yakimakis.
Yeah.
I've been
No
doing
clue.
stop nonstop, and it's been working.
Luis
I mean, I'm saying Yakimakis.
All right, Venmo me $5. I'll put it on there for
Okay.
you. Breaking the law over the internet. We can't be doing
Yeah.
this.
No, we're not doing that. Don't listen to us.
Yeah, Daniel. I did 2 push-ups this morning. If I get to 3 tomorrow,
Look
man,
out.
I'm not going to fit in this shirt anymore.
Yeah. All right. We gotta get ready for the.
I got to put a shirt on.
watch-along.
I got to go find the right shirt. What to
Yeah,
wear?
get yourself a Lady United shirt on. Thanks everyone. Really appreciate it. And any final thoughts from you two?
No, I'm really proud to announce our 4th host of the show, which is Tommy's left bicep, apparently.
Yeah.
Nope, it's just Zoe.
There
Yes.
you go. Okay, that'll work.
All right, well, we'll see you all
Yep.
soon.
See you guys in a little bit.
Thanks everyone.
In front of people, I told you that.